Yo, what's up guys? LeftBurst here, sorry, CringeBurst here, and today we're doing another cringy battle video with Lord Spriggan. Wait, this isn't, okay. With, wrong Spriggan, my bad. With Lord Spriggan, amazing start to the video. And yeah, you guys seem to really like Lord Spriggan battle, so I'm just gonna be doing more until you guys say, hey, I don't like Lord Spriggan battles anymore. And once you guys say that, I guess I'll stop doing them. But Lord Spriggan is such an OP Beyblade, like, it's been destroying everyone. Anyway, today we're gonna burst Lord Spriggan versus the 4 upgraded Spin Emperors. Now, for all you new hipster peoples that don't know who the 4 Spin Emperors are, like, what are you doing? Go watch Beyblade Burst Season 1. It's by far my favorite Beyblade season. I mean, God was okay, Chosetsu was a little disappointing, and GT, we just don't talk about that one. But Season 1 was where it was at. Season 1 was so good. And anyway, so in Season 1, the 4 best bladers in the nation of Japan were called the 4 Spin Emperors, and those bladers consisted of Shu, Kurenai, with Spriggan, of course. It also consisted of Xander with Excalibur, Louis Shirasaki with Longinus, and finally we had Zack the Sunrise, or Zack the Sunshine, depends if you watched it like Japanese sub or dub, they called it different. I think in the dub they called it Sunrise, which was, I liked Sunshine better, like Sunshine and Rainbows or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, let me introduce all the Beyblades that we're going to be versing Lord Spriggan against. Like I said, it's going to be the 4 Spin Emperors, except it's going to be their most upgraded version. So for instance, maybe one Spin Emperor got a God Evolution, but it didn't get a Chosi Evolution or a GT Evolution. We'll be using the God Evolution. Let's say maybe one got a GT Evolution, then we'll be using the GT Evolution. Anyway, let me introduce them real quick. For Shu Kurenai, because Shu Kurenai was a Spin Emperor, we're not going to be using another Lord Spriggan, doing a Lord Spriggan Ditto battle, just because I only own one Lord Spriggan. So we're actually just going to use the pre-evolution of Lord Spriggan. We're going to be using Chosi Spriggan, Zero Wall Zeta Dash, which is still a really cool combo. I'm excited to see these two battles. Like, look at them. They're so they're like the same thing, but like they're kind of different at the same time. Like, that's really cool. For Louis Shirasaki, we are going to be using the GT Longinus, Zwei Longinus. Even though Louis Shirasaki does not own this guy in the anime, there's actually this other guy that owns Longinus. I think his name is Laden or something. He's stupid. Shirasaki's way better. Like, what happened to him? Louis Shirasaki was the guy with the fire hair. Now we got like this buff guy that looks like Hoi. Like, I love Louis Shirasaki so much more. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna be using Zwei Longinus as well. Next, we have the fully upgraded version of Excalibur, the Chosi version of Excalibur. This is Buster Excalibur. They haven't actually released a GT version of Excalibur yet, but I'm sure they will, because they released single layer, a dual layer, a God layer, and a Chosi layer. So why would you stop there? You made 4 Excaliburs, just make the 5th one for GT. Like, it's a no-brainer. Anyway, finally, we are also going to be using Galaxy Zeus, the God layer of Zeus. Sadly, Zeus kind of got the short end of the stick. Like, all the other ones, they got Chosi Evolutions and above. They're like, oh, I'm so cool. But Galaxy Zeus didn't get anything since the God series. He hasn't appeared since Season 1, actually. Like, he's just, I really want Zack to return. Imagine if Zack returns, that would have been so cool. But he's not going to return, because we actually got this guy, Flare Dragon, as a random booster prize, and this guy basically has the same exact gimmick as Galaxy Zeus. We may actually, like, maybe if Galaxy Zeus gets destroyed by Spriggan so bad, we might have to switch him out for this guy, because they're basically the same Beyblade. It literally stole Galaxy Zeus's gimmick. The free spinning balls, or the metal balls, that was Galaxy Zeus's thing. Why'd they have to give it to this new Beyblade that doesn't appear in the anime? Although it does look really cool. This video is already really long. We haven't started any battles. I'm gonna get to the battles real quick. So yeah, let's do Excalibur first. Let's see how Excalibur does against Spriggan. The 4 Spin Emperors were so cool back in the day, because it was like the 4 people to beat in the anime. I was about to call them men, but they were like they're like 10 years old at the time, so I would really call 10-year-old men. Spriggan, 3, 2, 1. Excalibur. Alright, solid hit from both Beyblades. That was a really solid hit from Excalibur, but I feel like Spriggan, please do not lose. Oh, Spriggan lost. Okay, so that was actually really surprising. Like, Spriggan never loses. But it also didn't get a click. Excalibur had 3 clicks, so it was really close to bursting. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, test from both Beyblades. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, I was talking about how the Spin Emperors are really cool in Beyblade Burst Season 1. And there goes Excalibur. Spriggan is a freaking god. He doesn't lose any clicks. All the battles I've done with Spriggan, he hasn't lost one click. Like it's impressive to say, oh yeah, all the battles I've done with this Beyblade, he hasn't bursted yet. But Spriggan literally hasn't taken one click out of all the battles I've done. And I've done a lot of battles. Okay, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Season 1, but go watch it. It was amazing. The battle between Louis, Shirasaki, and Shu, and when Spriggan just went kaboom, it was so sad. It's like, that was the first time when a Beyblade broke. And at that time, it was a big deal when your Beyblade broke. It was like, oh my god, my Beyblade, like, it was so sad. But in the Chozi series, Phi was just breaking Beyblades left and right. Like, it didn't even matter at that point. So was Spriggan Requiem. Anyway, let's move on to the next battle. Speaking of Louis, let's do his Beyblade next. We're gonna be doing Zwei Longness with the Spiral Dash Driver. See how it does against Spriggan. Go. Spriggan. 3, 2, 1. Go. There is Longness. This is actually a really hype battle. I should do like, why am I doing Spin Emperor battles? This whole video should just be Louis versus Shu. How cool would that be? I'll do that in the future. In the future, I'll do like all the Spriggans versus all of the Longness or whatever. That'd be really awesome. Anyway, the winner of the battle is, of course, the new Lord Spriggan, because the new Lord Spriggan's amazing. There's Spriggan. 3, 2, 1. Go. There is oh, oh, frick, I call it Excalibur. I'm such an idiot. Longness did manage to win, but it also, like, kind of just ran out of stamina. The second it got, like, a really hard hit on Spriggan and hit Spriggan out of the pocket, it lost, like, all of its stamina. Like, it used all its power in that one attack. And yeah, let's do a few more battles with these guys. 3, 2, 1, go. There's Spriggan. 3, 2, 1, go. There's Longness. And Longness won again. Okay, good job, Longness. You're actually doing something. Although, it's not really fair since I'm launching the Beyblades at, like, different times. I really wish I had a person that could launch Beyblades at the same time. Like a friend, you know, someone who could battle with me. Maybe a guy named Jake. But he's never coming back. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, I'm sorry I mentioned that. You guys are probably, like, really mad in the comment section. Like, I can't believe you talked about the person we don't talk about anymore. Like, anyway, I'm gonna do one more battle between Longness and Spriggan before I move on to the next one. 3, 2, 1, go. There's Spriggan. 3, 2, 1. There is. Oh my god! Okay, well, good job, Longness. Longness actually did really well against Spriggan, although I wouldn't say it was too consistent because it's just been getting stamina. Stadium mounts and stadium mounts are kind of inconsistent, so I wouldn't say it's consistently beating Spriggan, but it did do a really good job against him. Like, it won a few battles. And moving on to the next battle, let's do it again. So let's do it against the other Spriggan. Let's see which Spriggan is better. There's Chozi Spriggan. 3, 2, 1. It kind of scraped a little on the wall driver, but it's alright. And there is Lord Spriggan. Alright, let's see who's going to win this battle. Again, Chozi Spriggan does have the unburstable gimmick, but I mean, Lord Spriggan might as well also have the unburstable gimmick because Lord Spriggan hasn't taken a single click all the battles I've done. It's kind of just an OP overpowered Beyblade. Another thing I would like to say is that Chozi Spriggan has gold in the middle, which gold is great, but like, look at the blue. The blue just looks so much more awesome. Anyway, the winner of that battle is, of course, going to be Lord Spriggan. I'm gonna change Chozi Spriggan mode to attack mode and see how it does. And if you're wondering why I might be launching Chozi Spriggan first, even though maybe Lord Spriggan is better, it's just because I think Chozi Spriggan has more stamina because its driver is fully plastic, while Lord Spriggan is kind of like a combination of plastic and rubber, if that makes sense. Okay, ready? 3, and also I like Lord Spriggan better. 3, 2, 1. I should relaunch it. That was like a... See, this is the problem with Chozi Spriggan. Like, don't get me wrong, I love you, Chozi Spriggan, and all, but like, the wall frame just scrapes too much. Like, it's too hard to use. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, stop scraping. 3, 2, 2. And there's both Spriggans. Oh well, there you go. Lord Spriggan scraped as well, so I guess it's kind of even. Alright, let's see who's gonna win this battle. Lord Spriggan or Chozi Spriggan. I really want Lord Spriggan to burst Chozi Spriggan. Come on! Oh, and Lord Spriggan won. Alright, cool. So Lord Spriggan, I would definitely say is way better than Chozi Spriggan. I'm sorry, Chozi Spriggan, you're pretty great, but Lord Spriggan's just better. Okay, moving on to the final Spin Emperor. We do have Galaxy Zeus. Let's see how Galaxy Zeus does against Lord Spriggan. I'm gonna change Lord Spriggan's mode to right spin mode, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna talk about something random. Oh yeah, you guys know that Flamingo song. That Flamingo song on TikTok, I didn't even know it was a TikTok song till I read the comment section when I was listening to it, because I love that song. It's like, it goes like, how many shrooms can you eat before you make your skin turn pink? It's literally like the best song ever, because the singer is like, has like an Australian accent. She has the coolest accent ever. It's like Australian, but it's also like kind of Japanese, and it's so cool. Like, honestly, the accent's so cool. I listened to it just to listen to her, because her accent is amazing. I want to meet someone with that accent. Honestly, if someone came up to me and they were the meanest person ever, but they had that type of accent where it's like half Australian and half Japanese, and they said like some mean words to me, I'd be like, yeah, keep talking, please, that was amazing. Please keep insulting me, because it just sounds so awesome. Like, her accent's so cool. You gotta watch the video if you haven't. Go look it up. Just look up a shrimp song and it should show up. Anyway, and the lyrics are hilarious as well. Like, the part where she speaks Japanese or whatever, I watched the English version and it is hilarious. Like, it's totally, like, the lyrics are so random and stupid, but it's funny. Anyway, let's get to the battle now. Galaxy Zeus versus Chozy Spriggan. Did I say Chozy Spriggan? I meant Lord Spriggan. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Zeus. There is Galaxy Zeus. 3, 2, 1, go. Lord Spriggan, both Beyblades in the stadium. Oh my god, Lord Spriggan is so much heavier than Galaxy Zeus. I remember when Galaxy Zeus came out, and it was the tankiest Beyblade ever. It was such a tank, because it had metal in the layer, it was chunky, it had a pretty heavy disc, and the driver was the heaviest driver around, so it was like the heaviest stock combo Beyblade you could get, and it was super tanky. But now, compared to all these new Beyblades, they're like, it doesn't stand a chance. It's kind of like, holy moly, it actually did really well. It kind of tagged with Spriggan. Anyway, what I was saying is, whenever they release new generations, they don't make the first few Beyblades very good. For instance, in the God series, they didn't make the God series Beyblades very good. Like, they were okay. Like, we had Crash Ragnarok, we had Christ Satan, and we had God Valkyrie. Subpar God Beyblades. I would still say the dual layer Beyblades at the time were better. Like, Dark Death Scyther was definitely better than all the new God Bays that were introduced. But then, like, later in the God series, the power creep came, and it was just super overpowered. Like, we got Beyblades such as like Spriggan Requiem, which destroyed everyone. We got Beyblades such as Nightmare Longinus, such as like Drain Fafner, Tornado Wyvern. Like, the power gap just went so, just became so huge between the dual layers and the God layers. You just stopped using the dual layers at the time, because the God layers are just so much better. And it was the same thing with the Chozy and the GT Beyblades. Anyway, I'm gonna launch the Beyblades so you can battle while I talk. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Yeah, so it was, oh my god, that's an insane hit. See, so it was the same thing with like the Chozy and the GT Beyblades, because when Chozy first came out, like, everyone was like, oh, these Chozy Beyblades, they're nothing compared to like our Spriggan Requiems and our like Nightmare Longinuses and Drain Fafners. But then, like, we got some really OP Chozy Beyblades towards the end, such as like Archer Hercules. That thing was a monster. Then we got like Revived Phoenix. Those guys are monsters, and it was like, it got to the point where it's like, why would I even use a God layer when I could use a Chozy layer that's so much better? And the same thing happened for GT. It was like the first few Beyblades weren't even that great. Like, you, oh, whoa, Galaxy Zeus actually won. That's insane. Anyway, so yeah, the first few Chozy Beyblades weren't even that great. Like, we got Slash Valkyrie, that's alright. Ace Dragon, that's alright. Bushin Ashura, that one kind of sucks. But now we have Beyblades such as Lord Spriggan, which is destroying everyone. And at this point, it's like, why even use a Chozy Beyblade when you can use the best Beyblade in the game, Lord Spriggan? I know I'm gonna do one more battle between these two before I end off the video. 3, 2, 1, shoot. There's Galaxy Zeus. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot. There's Lord Spriggan. Alright, Lord Spriggan, hit the Beyblade. Make the battle more interesting. Alright, let's see who's gonna win this battle. Lord Spriggan actually isn't doing very well against Galaxy Zeus, which is really surprising since Galaxy Zeus is a god. It keeps tying with Galaxy Zeus. That's interesting. Anyway, oh, Galaxy Zeus was just about to burst. Anyway, actually, I know I said that was the last battle, but I definitely want to test out this Beyblade. I haven't used this Beyblade in any of my videos, so I at least want to use it this time. This is Flare Dragon around Planet. It's basically the replacement for Galaxy Zeus, which is, it's a little disappointing. No, you know what would be really cool? Why don't we put the around disc on Galaxy Zeus. Look how big that is. That is humongous. Look at this. It has the same color scheme as the meteor frame as well, so it looks really cool. And it has a free spinning ball. This should have been like, oh my god, why didn't Takara Tomy just make this the GT version of Zeus? That would have been so cool. You don't even have to put in the anime. Just make a Zeus Gachinko chip and everyone would be happy. Can you, Takara Tomy, please, just make a Zeus Gachinko chip. You don't even have to put like new parts on it. Just a Zeus Gachinko chip. You know what, you don't even have to release it with any part. Just give us a Zeus Gachinko chip so we can replace this Dragon Gachinko chip with a Zeus one. And we can have a GT Zeus. That'd be super awesome. Anyway, let me put the parts back on Flare Dragon and let's do one battle against Lord Spriggan and Flare Dragon. Ready? 3, 2, 1, shoot. There's Flare Dragon. 3, 2, 1, shoot. There's Lord Spriggan. Alright, let's see who's going to win this battle. Flare Dragon is so chunky. Like, look how big this Beyblade is. Like, Flare Dragon is... It's basically like what Zeus was in the God series. It is humongous compared to all the other Beyblades. It has a metal ball. It's super heavy. And I really do like the color scheme. Like, the red looks really nice. Anyway, the winner of this battle is going to be, of course, Spriggan, because Spriggan is a monster. Anyway, so yeah, that was the battle between Lord Spriggan versus all the upgraded Spin Emperors. Overall, Spriggan actually didn't do as well as I was expecting it to do. Like, it kind of lost to Zwylongness, which was interesting. Although I feel like Zwylongness just got lucky. I mean, it did destroy Excalibur, but it didn't even like. It kind of tied with Galaxy Zeus, the God Layer, which is really interesting. Maybe I was just launching it wrong. Anyway, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. If you guys do want to see more videos with Lord Spriggan, please leave a like, or don't leave a like, because I'll probably still be doing more videos with Lord Spriggan because it's a really cool Beyblade. Or maybe I'll do more discussion videos. I don't know. Maybe we'll make a discussion video about Lord Spriggan. I just want to talk about Lord Spriggan. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, see you guys later. Have a nice day. If you have any battle suggestions, leave it in the comment section below. Or video ideas, leave it in the comment section below. I do have a lot of video ideas, but I mean, more video ideas are cool too. School is starting soon, which really sucks, so I might not be able to upload as much as I want to because school is horrible. Anyway, see you guys later. Have fun at school. Just kidding. School sucks. I mean, go to school. School's great. Bye. LeftBurst out. This is weird.